What's up, guys? I have a super random quick video here. I guess it's almost kind of in a sense of, am I the asshole? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I don't think I'm an asshole, no, but like, kind of that type of question. But I'm genuinely curious. Tragic thing happened about 2-3 weeks ago. One of my good friends at work passed away. He was only, I don't know his age, to be honest with you. I know he's in his like mid 40s at the latest. Young guy, seemed overall healthy. He suffered from a heart attack. I want to say around like November-ish of 2023. He was off work for it actually might have been a little bit before that, but he was off work for a while. But he's been back to work. Like he's carried himself like everything's been all right. But unfortunately, like I said just a couple weeks ago, he had called in the night before. Said he was, it just kind of felt off, and then I guess, just ended up not waking up. Like went to bed, and then, hopefully, we can all hope it was, just peacefully passed away into sleep. Don't really know, but anyways, I don't want to, I want to keep his name out of it, just for privacy. But great guy, extremely missed. Probably like the biggest Michigan freaking football fan you've ever seen. But we have a Facebook group for our work. We're in a union, and it's like a union page, so you have to be like at our job, in the union, because like new hires and stuff, you're not in the union, I think, for like 90 days or some weird thing like that or whatever. But so it's just for union people or whatever. It's like 90% work related. Occasionally somebody posts something funny, or when all the stupid sports games are on, people are talking about the sports and whatnot. But it's mostly like, how long are we gonna run today? Are they out of parts? This, that, are we working the weekend? Stuff like that. Really simple. Only a couple hundred people in it or whatever. He ended up passing away, and I'm just genuinely curious because I've never seen this before. I'm fortunate enough to never have, to my knowledge, like lost a friend. I have had other coworkers pass away, unfortunately, but not really people that like I really knew or talked to very much. But I was friends with him on Facebook, and he was in the Facebook group and stuff like that. So it was through his Facebook page that like I think it was his brother maybe or something like that had logged in and made the post, like unfortunately like he passed away this morning. We'll share details as we find out, blah blah blah, stuff like that. That's totally okay. It's unfortunately probably the best way to let like friends and like long distance family and stuff know is through Facebook, because it's just such like a normal thing these days. But this person has like I know his mom has done it, and his brother, at least there are two of them, they have continued using his Facebook profile, like interacting with posts and commenting on stuff. And I think that is so insanely creepy. He has quite a few brothers. I mean, there's like 3, 4, 5 brothers, I think, and I think a sister or two, maybe. I don't know the full details, but there's a lady that we work with. She makes like shirts and like the tumbler cups, like puts print stuff on them or whatever. I don't know how it works, but she does stuff like that. So she's always like advertising, like work related shirts, or like big sports games and stuff, jersey, whatever the heck she makes, but always like posting stuff in there. Like I said, he was a huge, like probably one of the biggest diehard Michigan fans like in the world. Like definitely biggest diehard I've ever seen. This man slept and breathed, breathed, I don't know. Slept and breathed Michigan football, like head to toe. That's what he dressed in. So she was customizing like Michigan themed like shirts or whatever, and had his name on there and like in remembrance, like a nice tribute. And a lot of people were getting them to wear, like they were doing like a certain day at work, we were all going to wear them or whatever. I was off that week, we were laid off, a nice little gesture like that. And then ended up getting some sort of like commemorative like football or something like that engraved, or something like this nice memoriam about him on there or something like that, just like a keepsake, I guess. You know what I mean? Like I don't know the technical term, like what you would call that. I don't want to say gift, because that sounds like crappy. Like, hey, your son and brother died, like here's a gift, like I don't know. So did something like that, and then like how Facebook will show you like if your friends comment or like something, like those are like prioritized or whatever. So I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then like the first comment under it, well, it shows his name, and he was the first like reaction or whatever because it had just been posted, and like it showed his name, had like heart reacted it, and then commented on it like, and was like, you know, this is so beautiful, thank you so much, or something like that. And I'm like, this person is passed away. Like, why is their Facebook being used to like interact with stuff? Like, I get the gist of it. Like, you know, the mom is, I believe it was the mom that was commenting and liking that stuff in there. But like, no, don't do that. That it was so like unnerving, like unsettling to see that. Like, your friend that passed away like is still active in Facebook and posting stuff. So then more posts go on and stuff like that, and then made a post in the work group, and then like it just to this day, like we're a couple weeks later now, and like I'm still seeing his name like pop up and interact and comment on stuff. One of the supervisors that works at, I think it's down in Kentucky or something like that, like he was one of the people that would go down there and train at the new plant, like train new people down there on how to do the stuff or whatever. You know, he was just one of those guys that like, you know, everybody was friends with him, you know what I mean? So like he knew everybody knew him. And one of the supervisors down there, like just a day or two ago, had posted like a selfie that they had taken because, you know, he was dressed in his Michigan stuff, and then the supervisor had like a Ohio State shirt on or whatever. So, you know, supervisor's thumbs up, and, you know, the other guy, you know, he's thumbs down in it or whatever. It's a funny picture. And he's like, you know, just found out about my buddy, you know, he passed away, you know, so sorry, sending condolences to his family and whatnot. And like he was tagged in it, you know, so that's how I saw it. And that's totally okay. Like if I made a commemorative post and like tagged him in it, like I would say that's normal. But now his mother or brother or somebody in the family like is now interacting on that post, like comment on there, like put love this or something like that with an exclamation point, and then like, you know, heart reacted it and stuff like that. And I'm like, stop doing that. Like, is that normal? Like I said, you know, I'm fortunate enough to like not have really lost any close friends that I would, you know, see on Facebook like that or whatever. So maybe that is normal behavior. But to me, like, that is insanely creepy. I don't know. Like, it's unsettling to see, you know, your friend that passed away is interacting on Facebook right now. I don't know. Like, so I guess I'll end it with, am I the asshole? Like, no, I didn't say anything or anything like that. But I'm just like, is that normal? I'm curious because I don't know. But, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think because I'm genuinely curious. It is odd to me.